Happy New Year to you and yours. Joe Cook here for you in the sports seat for the first time in 2013. We're starting this new year off white with the bang because it's time for some sports. The Fairbanks Ice Dogs into 2012 was less than memorable. After losing 4-2 on Friday, the Ice Dogs evened the three-game series 5-4 on Saturday. The Ice Dogs were ahead 4-3 going to the final period when David Lowe scored what would be the game winner at the 5:54 mark. Steve Perry played in his first game back from an injury and made 17 saves. Sunday's game went to the limit as the Monsters decided the game 2-0 in a shootout. The Ice Dogs had a 2-0 lead in the second period before the Fresno Monsters rallied, tying the game in the third. That charge was led by Mitchell Snyder's 2 goals for Fresno. Fairbanks didn't convert on their 5 power play opportunities. Steve Perry made 17 of 19 saves in that one. Now the Ice Dogs gear up for a big series this weekend as they visit the Wenatchee Wild in Wenatchee, Washington. The Ice Dogs trail the Wild by 5 points for the top spot in the West Division. After dismantling the Dallas Christian Crusaders before the Christmas break, the Natick women's basketball team will try to shake things up against 2 ranked GNAC opponents to start 2013. Thursday night at 7, the Natick will host number 9 Simon Fraser in the Patty Center. Simon Fraser comes in with a 9-1 record and 2 wins in the GNAC. The Clan are stout defensively, allowing around 52 points per game. That's best in the GNAC. They are led by the 5th and 6th leading scorers in the conference in Nao, Raincock, and Cunye, and Aaron Chambers. But the Natick come in leading the conference in steals and offensive rebounds, grabbing about 17.9 per game. And the Natick will host Western Washington on Saturday. After 16 days off, the Natick men's basketball team are traveling to start 2013. The Nooks are coming off a huge 124-59 win over Multnomah before the break. Can they take that scoring into Ellensburg, Washington? They play the Central Washington Wildcats tomorrow and then go to Nampa, Idaho to face the Northwest Nazarene Crusaders. The Natick are playing solid with a plus 7-point differential and out rebounding their opponents by 8. The Wildcats have the number 1 scorer in the GNAC with Mark McLaughlin's 23.2 points per game. The Natick will have to protect the ball as well. The Wildcats lead the conference in steals at 9.8 a game. Last season, the Natick split the season series with the Wildcats. And earlier today in a press conference, the one and only Ray Lewis announced he will retire at the end of the season from the Baltimore Ravens. The 37-year-old Lewis played 17 seasons, all with the Ravens. The epitome of a leader in team sports, Ray Lewis's impact on the game and his connection to football fans is just undeniable. I mean, who wouldn't want to play with Ray Lewis? He can motivate you to run through a wall or simply tackle the guy in front of you. The 1996 first-round pick out of Miami led one of the best defenses in NFL history to a Super Bowl title in 2000. Lewis, the 12-time Pro Bowler, is one of 4 players in NFL history with 30 interceptions and 25 sacks. Ray Lewis was a 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, an All-Pro selection 7 times, and led the Ravens in tackles in 14 seasons. When you see the number 52, you can't help but remember Ray Lewis. And tonight we announce our You Pick'em Pro Football Challenge winner for the new year. This week's winner is, instead of a drum roll, I'll do a dramatic pause. Robert Antisberger from North Pole. Congratulations, Robert. Robert will receive a free oil change on the house, courtesy of Gene's Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. If you want to be a winner, go on our website and put in your picks at whipcenter11.com and keep playing. You could win the national prize, a trip for 2 to Hawaii. And finally tonight, we start a new contest for the NFL playoffs, the KTVF Playoff Pick'em. The NFL playoffs are set, and if you pick the right winners all the way up until the Super Bowl, you will receive a special gift from KTVF for the big game. Submit your picks to my email, joecook@ktvf11.com, or tweet me at ktvfjoecook, or you can tweet KTVF11 Sports. Pick the correct teams to win the wild card games, the divisional rounds, and the conference championships. The person with the correct picks and the best overall record will win the prize. Get in your picks before kickoff this Saturday to be eligible. Go on webcenter11.com sports for more info. Also tomorrow is the Mount McKinley Bank Tournament at Boileau Hall. The Monroe Rams host teams from Nome, Colony, West Valley, and Lathrop First game is at 3 o'clock. And that will wrap up things for the first Sportscast of 2013. Thanks for joining me tonight. Be sure to catch us online at webcenter11.com or our YouTube channel, KTVF 11 Sports, and Twitter at KTVF Joe Cook. Even in the new year, stay cool, Alaska. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next, and we'll catch you next time.